do a live on a black boy named Brendan Depper. Did y'all see me talk about Brendan Depper?
Yes.
17-year-old black boy who beat the white teacher's aide up. I wish that didn't happen. I'm sorry she got beat up, but guess what? He's as much a victim as the teacher's aide was. He should have never been in that school. He was taking 5 medications. He was diagnosed with post-traumatic stress disorder at 6'5", 270-pound black boy with no one-to-one aid, no behavior plan, no FBA, when he should have been in a damn private school. So we going down there, we're going to have a peaceful protest outside the courthouse because he's getting sentenced on January the 31st at 1:30.
Wow.
If any of y'all interested in coming to stand with us, just text me for the information because I'm going to that. Okay?
What part of Florida?
Palm Coast. Bunnell, excuse me. The courthouse is in Bunnell. Bunnell. Bunnell, Florida, Wednesday, January 31st at 1:30. Brendan Depper is his name. Now, his white foster mother, adoptive mother, called me the other day. I'm trying to decide if I want to call her back or not because I really feel that the adoptive white parents sold him out too because they homeschooled him for like 12 years. Why are you homeschooling a boy with these kind of problems? What, you just locking his ass up? Like, what is this? So I don't believe they really fought for the boy themselves either. And she also told me that she reached out to Super Attorney Benjamin Crump, who's based in Tallahassee, Florida, and he turned her down. Yeah, he said he's not going. Then she reached out to the NAACP, and they turned her down too. You know why? Because you have a privileged white woman who was attacked by this black boy, and they don't give a damn if he was mentally unbalanced. They don't give a damn if the IEP wasn't right. They don't give a damn if he was being overly medicated. All they saw was a black boy attack a white woman, and they want him to crucify. And guess what? The judge can give him 30 years on January 31st.
30 years?
He can get 30 years.
17?
For felony assault on a school staff member, 17 years old at the time. It happened on Malcolm X's execution day, February the 21st. February the 21st. And he could get 30 years in jail. Now check this out. How many of y'all remember the case also in Florida of what's the sister who got shot by the white woman through the door?
Yeah.
Remember she took her son's skates, I think it was.
Yeah.
So she went and knocked on the door.
And
The white woman shot her through the door and killed her. Guess what? Guess how many years the white woman can get? 30. So can somebody explain to me how a boy who attacked the teacher without a weapon, teacher still living, she's raised over $100,000 on GoFundMe. Y'all see how this works?
Yeah.
Y'all see how this works? The white woman who shot A.J. Owens, rest in peace. The sister's name was A.J. Owens, the mother who got shot and murdered by the white woman. The white woman could get 30 years. How can Brendan also get 30 years? So you're telling me murder with a weapon is equivalent to assault with no weapon by a child in public school who wasn't getting the services he needed. That's why we're going down there to protest. So we got Kansas coming up with the protest for the sister who got her nose broke by the white boy, and we're going to protest for Brendan who could go to jail for 30 years when that boy never got what he should have got. If he was white with all the problems he got, he would have. Oh, by the way, 2 white kids in the same school beat their teachers up. Didn't spend 1 day in jail.
Nope.
Did y'all hear what I just said?
Yep.
I'm going to talk about all this when we do our protest on January the 31st. So what I'm saying, Norwood, is y'all got to get organized as I close this. And I'm here to help you. I got 2 organizations. National Independent Black Parent Association, NIBPA, National Independent Black Parent Association. If you parents are serious, regular ed parents and special ed parents, if you're serious about organizing, I will help you. 7 committees. 7 committees. Y'all decide who's going to take over what committee. Special ed. We're going to investigate. Do these kids really belong in special ed? What are they doing with the special ed money? Are they being put in special ed too long? Are y'all feeling me? Are they achieving in special ed? School discipline committee. What schools in Norwood are suspending our kids the most? What schools in Boston are suspending our children the most? We need to know this. What schools in Plymouth suspending our kids too much? Homeschool. For those of y'all who want to homeschool, let's organize all the homeschooling parents into a homeschooling committee. School policy. What are the rules in Norwood schools or Boston schools or Brockton schools that y'all think are racially discriminating against our kids? And let's fight to change those rules. School finance. When the last time a black person got a contract to get some business money from Norwood Public Schools? When the last time a black person got a contract from Boston Public? How much is the contract to clean the bathrooms at night after everybody leave? You don't even need a GED to do that. Has a black person ever had it? Who got the contract to get rid of all the broken furniture? Who got the contract to put in all the audio-visual cameras? You see that? Everything in the school is done on the contract. Are black people getting our share? I ain't talking about city money. I'm talking school district money. So we need a finance committee to see where the money is really going. See, once upon a time, you couldn't have a contract with a school district unless you lived in the district zone. Once upon a time, you couldn't teach in the school district if you didn't live in the district zone, until the white teachers union fought for that provision to be dropped. And now you got white folks who don't live nowhere near you getting all the contract money off your tax dollars for your child's school services. It's time we unite and organize. So that's NIBPA, y'all. If you serious, I'll come back, I'll work with y'all, I'll organize. But you gotta be serious. Because the problem with us, we are not committed to ourselves. We're not. We're committed to everything but black folks. You will stand in a Beyonce line for 8 hours and freeze your ass off to sit in that damn concert. Tell me I'm wrong. And I didn't even know the concert tickets went up. Somebody told me it cost $400 for a concert.
That's nosebleed seats. Nosebleed seats too. That's nosebleeds. At least 5.
At least 500 or 5,000?
5,000. 5,000. If you want to see the sweat falling down, 5,000.
I'm not paying no 5,000. That's 2 months of child support. That's my damn child support twice. Listen. It better come with some ribs and some deviled eggs and some mac and cheese and some greens and turkey butts and some sweet potato pie.
You name it.
$5,000 for no damn concert. As I close, take your phone out. I'm going to give you my number so you can reach me.
Yep. Gotcha.
Okay, it's 8 o'clock, and we got to be out at 8:45. So once I give you my number, I'm going to take 5 questions. If anybody interested in getting a copy of my book, Black Parent Advocate, they're on the table. We're probably going to need somebody there to handle them. Keisha going to take care of it. Let me give you my number, 215. Did we boil the water?
Wait a minute.
I didn't ask for no damn tea! I'm thinking what you know how much drink is it. This one is good.
Sealed. It's sealed up. Sealed up. I don't know. Your saliva's safer. Your saliva's safer.
I'll trust him. I don't know where you picked it up at.
Brother Chris.
Just bless it.
Just get a new bottle. Any more over there?
If you suspected, rejected.
Is there a new
There's 4 libations. Shut up! Let me give you a number. 215-989-9858. Twice more. 215-989-9858. Once more. 215-989-9858. That's my personal cell. If you need a consult for your child, you can text me. I charge $75 for telephone, $100 for virtual if you want to look at my pretty face for 1 hour. Okay, listen. I need to see the psychological evaluations. It's going to be hard for me to help you without the paperwork. You might say, Dr. Umar, I don't have the paperwork. Well, guess what? All you got to do is write a letter to the school. The law is called FERPA, 1974, Family Educational Rights and Privacy Act. It gives you the right to a complete copy of your child's educational record. All you have to do is say, Dear Dr. Silverberger, my son, Raekwon, is a 5th grader at your school. I'm requesting a complete copy of his academic record to include all special education documentation, evaluations, report card grades, midterm examinations, standardized testing, classroom documentation, nurse files, and I have a copy of it in my book too. All you gotta do is copy the letter and you send it into the school. They got 45 days to give you a complete copy of your child's record. So if you don't have the records, all you gotta do is send that letter in. Y'all feel me? So get the records, because we can do the consult without no paperwork. Like if you ain't got nothing and the situation is urgent, we can do the consult without paperwork. But in my experience, y'all tend not to know a damn thing about your child's case. So I need to see the paperwork so I can make sure I'm giving you the effective counsel. But we need to start a chapter of the NIBPA. We need NIBPA Brockton. We need NIBPA Norwood. We need NIBPA Boston. We need NIBPA Springfield. We need a chapter of the Black Parent Association everywhere. And for my brothers, mothers too, National Movement to Save Black Boys. The National Movement to Save Black Boys is specific about black boy issues, but the NIBPA is about education. Y'all feel me? Education, boys and girls. National Movement to Save Black Boys, only boys, and we deal with everything from criminal justice to homelessness to racism to everything. Okay, so if you're interested, let me know. You want to start a meeting to get organized, you let me know. I love to preach, I love to teach, I love to travel, but organizing is better. We getting older. Everybody in here getting older. First time I came to Boston, I was in my mid-30s. Now I'm in my mid-40s. I'm getting old. I'm still cute as shit. Shut up! Okay? But we getting older, right, C? I knew C for over a decade. We getting older. So let us get something done so we can leave this world a lot better than the way we found it. Black power.
Black power.
Folks who's going to answer questions, we'll take 5.
No speeches.
No speeches, a question. If you get into the speech, I don't want to fight you, shoot you, stab you, none of that. I just want to shut you down and say ask a question so everybody can get the most out of his answer.
Don't forget your number.
Here we go. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Did you balance it out,
Right
male,
here.
female, C?
Right. I got it. This is who I pointed to. We're going to go with those 5.
Everybody know their number?
Mike, we're going to try. If they just ask a question, we can come over to y'all too, all right? Let's try.
Okay. Who's the number 1?
Right here. Go ahead, sister.
Me right here? Okay. Well, I actually just wanted to ask about like the aftermath of like middle and high school with special education students. Like, what about when they reach to college? Does that continue, and how do we, if you still fight for them while they're in college?
There is no special ed in college, but what college does have is disability accommodations. So let me give you an example. You have a 12th grader, right? Hypothetically, your daughter is going to graduate in June or May. She's going to University of Massachusetts, hypothetically. She's going to need a tutor. She's going to need extra time to take her tests. Okay, she might need longer time to complete her class projects. If her IEP was completed within the past calendar year, she can simply take the IEP from Boston Public to the Disability Accommodations Office at University of Massachusetts, and they will implement the accommodations that are already on the current IEP. If the IEP is not current, then the Disability Office will arrange for her to get retested. Some schools have their own psychologist that does the testing. When I was working on my doctorate, we had to do the testing for the medical students at the university that I attended. You follow me? Or they might refer you to a psychologist off campus who you pay to do the disability evaluation. You follow what I'm saying? But if the IEP is current, she just takes it there. If it's not, she'll get retested. Let's say the child was never special ed. It doesn't matter if you were special ed or not. If you need disability accommodations in college, that has nothing to do with whether you were an IEP kid in grade school. You feel me? Anybody can get it. And let me tell y'all a secret. I learned this when I was doing disability testing, working on my doctorate. All the white folks get disability accommodations. Nothing be wrong with them. Y'all feel me? So guess what? Y'all need to do the same thing. Some of y'all non-traditional students going back to college to be a teacher, a nurse, get them damn disability accommodations so you can take longer time to get your tests done and longer time to get your assignments done. Black folks don't take advantage of it because we're honest people. It's time to get dishonest. I'm telling you, all the medical students came to our office to get accommodations. Nothing was wrong with them, and they gave them to them anyway. White privilege. Get yours. If I go back to school, if I ever go back to school, I'm gonna go in there disability. I'm gonna pull my pants all the way up.
Shut up!
I have a question about the brother Brandon Depper.
Yes, sir.
So what's the minimum he's gonna get?
It's up to the judge. The judge could give him First of all, he was originally tried as a juvenile.
Yeah, I remember the case.
They upgraded it to adult once the video circulated around the news. The snow bunnies went crazy, and the judge upgraded it, right? So the judge could give him as little as probation, as much as 30 years. And that's why we're going to be out there.
Yeah,
That
because
day.
I remember you saying the judge, not the lawyer, didn't do anything.